Hi there guys, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Wild Wonders of Southern Africa's Trailcam Tuesday episode. And as it's still lockdown here in South Africa, I still haven't had any chance to get any footage of my own. But luckily, I have a few friends around Africa that are placing their trail cams and sending me some footage. And one of them is Lisa from Mozambique, and she sent me a very cute and awesome video clip. Enjoy, guys. Right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that short little video clip. I'm going to read for you guys from the Mammals of Southern Africa book and give you guys a little bit more information about the giant pouched Gambian rat, or Gambian giant pouch rat, either way you want to pronounce it or say it. Gonna pop there we go, the Latin name for you guys. It's not that easy to pronounce Latin names, but it's Cricetomus gambianus. And there's a lot of very interesting things for you guys. Let's just go over some of the normal things. Southern African population, sometimes classified as southern giant pouched rat, Cricetomus ansorgi. So there's a subspecies or another species list for that. But range limit and validity of this species designation is still in question. So it hasn't been properly studied in that sense. Its total length is 80 centimeters. Now, 80 centimeters, give you guys an idea. So there's millimeters, 8 centimeters, 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters. I think this ruler is broken, but another 20, so it's about, give you an idea. Yeah, that's about it. That's that's quite a large rodent. Its tail is 42 centimeters, so that's the body. It's a fairly big rat. So I know you guys in the States think you have some big rats in the sewage systems over there. This one will take on a fairly sized dog, I suppose. And it weighs between 1 to 3 kilograms. So it's got a bit of bulk as well. Identification pointers: its large size, its long, its naked tail, and at the tip of that tail, it's got a white tip. So that's a very good identification. Then it's got a dark ring around the eye and long thin ears. The superficial similar house rat is much smaller and lacks the white tip on the tail. So it is also the largest rat-like rodent in our region. Its distinctive long whip-like tail that is slightly white for less than half of its tail length towards the tip. Upper parts are grey to grey brown, under parts lighter. It's got hair around its eyes that are dark. The ears are large, thin and mobile. So they use those large ears to listen for predators and probably find insects and things that they'll also predate on. Okay, distribution: northeast and northern areas of the region, but isolated populations occur in and amongst others the Soutpansberg and southern Zimbabwe. There's a lot of information about this rat. This rat genus has a very wide sub-Saharan range, occurring right across West Africa and large swathes of Central and East Africa, but absent from the equatorial forest belt. However, recent taxonomic thinking indicates that 4 species of giant rat should be recognized. A very similar species, Emmons giant pouch rat, occurs in the far northern regions of Angola. Records indicate that it does not occur in areas receiving less than 800 millimeters of rain a year. Its habitat: it's forest and woodland, but occasionally urban areas. Can you imagine getting up close with a massive rat species like that in your kitchen? I know a lot of people that would definitely freak out. The behavior: mainly nocturnal, but if undisturbed can be diurnal. Digs its own burrow, but also make use of holes, hollow trees and piles of plant debris. Surplus food is carried in cheek pouches to store. When a burrow is occupied, it is usually closed from the inside, placid and generally harmless. Because of this, they have been trained to use to detect landmines in countries such as Mozambique, as well in laboratories to detect certain types of cancer and TB. That's so interesting. They are mainly solitary, with each occupying its own burrow system, with chambers that serve as nests, food storage and defecation locations. So they're actually very intelligent animals and very clean. Small heaps of dung pellets often concentrated in vicinities of burrow entrances. Home ranges recorded that cover from about 2 hectares to more than 11 hectares, with size differences probably indication of food availability. So the type of food that they eat: fruits, roots, seeds, including cultivated crops, and occasionally insectivorous. So they do predate on some insect species. Reproduction: 2 to 4 young, each weighing about 20 to 30 grams, are born in summer. Their gestation period is about 28 to 36 days. Some authors have noted that it might be as long as 42 days. Unusually for rodents, the young remain in the burrow for at least 40 days before beginning to forage, and leave the nest for good at about 80 days. So they've got 2 pairs of pectoral mammary glands and 2 pairs inguinal. So longevity: up to 4 years in the wild and 7 years and 10 months in captivity. So guys, obviously I read a little bit now for you guys in the book. It is a book by Chris and Matilda Stewart. I can highly recommend this book. I use it a lot. It's very informative, and as you can see, quite thick. Got a lot of information packed in here. So the photographs that I used in today's video is sourced from the internet. They are not my own, and I will in the description give credit to the photographers. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to pop over to Lisa's blog, subscribe to her blog. It's super interesting, and I learn from it every time she posts something. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Don't forget to check out the next episode of Trailcam Tuesdays. So guys, lastly, a big shout out to 2 other Southern African YouTubers that have some great wildlife content. Go over to their channels, check them out. The first one is Alfie Curling. Alfie Curling's Wildlife Adventures. I'll have a link in the description. Go check him out and comment on his most recent video. Tell him that you're all the way from Liaan, Lategan, the Wild Wonders of Southern Africa. And lastly, Villiers Steyn, the safari expert. Go check out his channel. It's a brand new channel and he's almost at 1,000. So let's go and help him out get to 1,000. But that's it from me, guys. See you guys all next time. Bye for now.